Hey there, Total Fitness Bodybuilders. It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward here, back again with another Ask Lee video Q&A. And this question was sent in by Tom Powers. And he's asking, he says, I'm 43 and I seem to get sore joints and tendinitis if I'm not careful. Do you have any advice for older guys in terms of diet, supplements, exercise routines to help avoid issues yet still put on mass? All right. I don't like to consider 43 older, but I know what you're getting at. I can relate all too well with what you're saying here, Tom, because I've experienced it myself. I mean, I started training when I was 12 years old, and I have to admit, during my teenage years, I put a lot of use and abuse on my body from bad training habits. You know, lifting too much weight, lifting outside of my means, using sloppy form, and just being careless in the gym. And I got away with it. You know, when you're young, your joints are very forgiving. As you get older, they are less forgiving. So when I was younger, I didn't know what tendinitis and aches and pains was, but I certainly do now. So I'm very familiar with what you're going through, and I have some tips and suggestions to offer. First off, when you walk into the gym, the very first thing you have to do, once you get changed into your gym clothes, of course, is a proper warm-up routine. Now, I'm not going to waste a lot of time here in this video talking about warm-ups because I posted another video a while back about how to do a proper warm-up. And I have a link to it in the annotation there to the side. So if you haven't watched that video, click on that now and go watch it, because that shows a good warm-up ritual that you can do before each and every weight training workout. Now, once you're all warmed up and you're on the weight room floor, a couple little tips that you can use is a motto that I like to live by now is live to lift another day. I'll repeat that again. Live to lift another day. And what I mean by that is if there is an exercise you're doing and you don't feel confident in your ability, I mean, you don't feel confident that you can do the exercise or that you can handle the weight or whatever, it's okay to stop short of failure or to even skip that exercise altogether. You're not going to hinder your gains by stopping short of failure or cutting your workout short. But you will hinder your gains if you try and push it too hard and end up getting injured. I mean, if you pull a muscle, strain something, snap something, whatever, that can set you back weeks or months or even longer. But if you hold off and be a little bit conservative and stop short of failure, that's not going to set you back at all. That will allow you to get back into the gym sooner and train again. So you'll live to lift another day. And that's a little motto that I like to use when I'm training. So anytime you're doing an exercise and it just doesn't feel right, rather than, you know, trying to be all macho and think, you know, I'm going to push through it, you know, hardcore, balls to the wall, and push through it, you know what? When you push through it, your chances of injury skyrocket. I mean, you may be able to push through it and do it several workouts in a row, but you may also screw up and, like I say, get injured, which could set you back weeks or months or even longer. It's better not to take that risk. So, like I say, I'd rather be consistent and train frequently rather than training careless and infrequently due to being laid up with injuries. So that's one thing. Another tip, I should say, that you can use. As for supplements, there are several supplements on the market that can certainly help with joint and tendinitis issues. One big one, fish oils, your omega-3s. I mean, I don't need to go into all the details about the health benefits of this because a simple Google search will list off pages upon pages of health benefits from omega-3 fatty acids. But one of those health benefits is it helps to reduce joint inflammation and it helps to lubricate your joints. So definitely take your fish oil supplements. One that I like to use a lot is Omega Blue by BlueStarMuscle.com. And the reason why I like this is because it's a high potency fish oil supplement. It actually contains 60% omega-3 fatty acids. Now when you compare that to the drugstore brand or, you know, the grocery store brand, a lot of those are like down to as low as 10 to 15% omega-3 fatty acid. They have a lot of garbage fat in there. You don't want that. You want a high potency fish oil. And like I said, Omega Blue has 60% omega-3 fatty acids. So that's a great one, and that's one that I use personally. And in addition to that, another one you can use is vitamin C. I mean, there's oodles of benefits to vitamin C, but it also helps to build and strengthen joint cartilage, which is huge. In addition to that, you can take joint supplements. I mean, things like glucosamine, chondroitin, MSM. I mean, these things can help to build and repair joint cartilage, and it helps to relieve some pain that you may experience. So those are some good supplements that you can use as well, and I'm a big fan of those. I mean, I've been using glucosamine supplements for years, and I do find they help a lot. So there you go, Tom. That's a few tips that you can use in your training and in your supplement routine to help ease up the aches and pains of tendinitis and joint issues. But like I say, ultimately it comes down to you being smart and listening to your body. If it doesn't feel right, if a particular exercise doesn't feel right, doesn't feel good, or it hurts, don't do it. Find another exercise variation instead, or just avoid that exercise altogether. Like I say, you have to play it smart. So hopefully that helps, and if you have any questions, feedback, or comments to this video, post them below and I'll check you down there. In the meantime, have yourself a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Over and out.